What a wild time to be alive. What a great intro. Like that was like the greatest intro of all time for the Von Akron Show 2.0. Here we are. It is Friday night. Everybody's feeling all right. I'm going to hit the stop button on that. And I'm here with my buddy Dave. Dave.
Hi.
I haven't talked to you in forever, so we'll have some things
It's
to talk
actually
about.
been a long time. It's yeah, and I'm also. Are you a broadcast? What are you broadcasting to?
Everything. We're broadcasting to YouTube. We're broadcasting to Facebook.
Whoa.
We're
haven't
broadcasting
Facebook in
to
a long time too.
MySpace. We're doing it all.
Nice. That's still a thing.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Actually, some very famous person took over MySpace and tried to like make it a thing again.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they failed.
Like, it's funny. No matter how much I go up, my beard is still at the bottom of. I didn't shave it off last year because of COVID.
Yeah, see, we are getting into the deep, dark subjects that everybody wants to know about.
Nobody cares about COVID anymore. What are you talking about?
This is fuck that shit.
Last wave, buddy.
I'm talking about Dave's beard. And my kids know him, Santa Claus.
Like once.
Yeah. So, I was just reading something about Aruba, and that led me to the fact that there are a Dutch protectorate.
Aruba,
Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you.
I love that song when I was a kid. When I was a little guy.
Try to find Kokomo though. It's in Michigan. Like it's nothing exotic. I'm going to tell you right now. But anyway.
Oh.
But Aruba is part of the Dutch protectorate, and Dutchland is
no. They're Dutch. I don't know where are you going with this.
Boy, now I'm almost forgetting. No. So, yeah, Dutchland, as I used to call it, because my old friend Petra was born in the Netherlands, or Dutchland, as we call it. Anyway, they celebrate
with Deutschland.
Not to be confused with Deutschland.
The Dutch. That makes sense. They're like long lost brothers.
Actually, the Amish are both, but we can get into that another time. So, anyway,
I'm deep in Amish country out here, by the way. Deep. I'm like, no.
Oh, I know you are. Yeah, you're out there, and
I'm actually on the outskirts now.
Yeah, Davis moved to death, meth, and Amish country. Like,
it's not that bad. It's actually not like what it was like 10, 15 years ago. Like when basically all the lower income areas were hit hard. This is like the ghetto, but in the country. But it's not very. I mean, there's a lot of, and it's right by the arsenal, right? So like, yeah. I was surprised at the geography out here, and it is lower income, which is one of the reasons why we were able to buy the house out here.
Sure.
Somebody had some misfortune, and it was basically bank owned. The bank owned it for like 2 months, and then we bought it. So it was like they were just like, yeah, we just want to get rid of it. So then they basically, yeah, it was a good buy. Schools, the school is small. My youngest son's class has 13 people in it. So he's one, right?
Wow, that's really small. I thought Mogador was small. Like, yeah,
right, yeah, and my other son's my other son is in high school this year, freshman, and his classes are about 20, which is great. But the thing is his whole graduating class is 40 people,
Wow.
right?
Again, I thought Mogador was small, but apparently
Yeah.
it's smaller out there.
But there's a bunch of old military housing, like from probably I'm guessing either Vietnam, pre-Vietnam, you know, in the area, and then that's basically been turned into like low income housing. Uh,
So
but within a year, pretty much all of those are getting torn down and it's getting replaced with house lots, which is great, which is going to be great.
for you, yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
so are you north of the Arsenal?
Yeah, just north of the. I mean, I could probably
Yeah.
bike
So
to it real easy. Like, there's a Sherman tank at the VFW. It's pretty sweet, like a real Sherman.
so for anybody who doesn't understand at all, we have nobody watching, but if you watch it later, Dave and I grew up south of the Ravenna Arsenal.
South of the
Um,
Arsenal, and I'm
and
highlight.
now and now Dave is north of the Ravenna Arsenal, and like it's really moving up in the world.
Right, literally right up the planet.
I mean, literally moving up
Latitude,
towards the North
latitude.
Pole, like
Yeah,
slowly but surely.
straight up latitudes, dude. It,
Latitudes.
it's quiet here. Also, it's really quiet. I also discovered that um, I got some ink caps growing in my yard. They're all over my yard in multiple spots.
Can
The
you write
problem
with them? What is
you can
that?
you can write with them. You can collect them,
Hmm.
right? You can collect them. What happens is they kind of as they age, they call them the bigger ones. There's a couple varieties, but the bigger one has they're shaggy manes, and they're also called lawyer's caps because they're literally like like a big
A
like
big hat that's full of shit.
a conical mushroom, a super conical mushroom.
Conical. Yeah.
They're also called shaggy manes because they kind of have like hairs, so that's why they call them lawyers' wigs. But
Hmm.
they as they age, the bottom of the wig rolls up the mushroom basically. The bottom of the mushroom of the cap starts rolling up, and then as it rolls up, you see these black um, they look wet gills, like wet with ink, and
Hmm.
the cap also starts to bruise, and it all just starts to go to that inky color. And both varieties do this, and it's just their way of sporing. That's when they go to spore. But they're totally edible. They're beautiful, beautiful mushrooms. I mean, I've never eaten them. They are even though they're growing out there, I guess are really tasty. The thing is that I literally had one beer in the fridge, and here's the thing about these things: they're also called, the ink cap especially is called Tippler's Bane. And
Oh, for
so
their tippling of Bane.
no, because there's the ink cap actually inhibits the body's ability to process alcohol, and it can really cause some. It can actually cause. It's a poisonous. This mushroom
Hmm.
is poisonous if you ingest alcohol, even up
Oh.
to like 5 days after. A
Ooh, geez, that's a long time. But
long time. It's a
but sort
long
of like GHB, like you shouldn't mix those
time.
two either. But
Tippler's Bane. Yeah, that's the Tippler. The toe. The old tip of the. I don't know why they call Tippler.
so
I'm
maybe
sure
we
that
could
means
derive
lots of tip,
something.
and that
Right.
guy's doing lots of teas of Tippler.
So perhaps we could derive something from this mushroom to make people go sober and stop drinking.
Yeah, like if you drink, you'll die. So
Sounds terrible. Anyway, moving on.
I literally have one beer in the fridge, and I was like,
Well, good choice, because that would have been
I
irresistible.
was like, what do I really want that beer, and then I can't have it.
Dave,
Yeah.
you would have just been like, "Oh my god, I I know I took this Tippler's tickler, and I can't
Tickled my tippler.
tickle my tippler, but geez, I would really like to
Right.
have that.
Just trying to wet my tip.
Ah.
Yep.
And it's
Yeah,
alcohol specifically. It's not like some other thing in beer or wine. It's not like it's the alcohol.
alcohol. I don't know if like the sugar alcohols, like the, you know, what I'm talking about, the xylitol and shit like that. I wonder if it has some kind of, you know,
Can you hear that when I played the xylitol thing?
was that the xylitol? Let me see what I got here, guys. Let me see what I got here.
I don't want to know what that is. It looks like some of your teeth that are really rotted. What is that?
You want to know what it is?
Oh, I don't know what it is though.
I'll give you a hint. No, I won't. You got to
It's
figure it out.
teeth. It's teeth that are rotted, that were pulled from your rotten skull.
No.
No.
No, there is something. I will say this. There was something that was pulled from my body and then rotted.
Oh God, are those like kidney stones or something? Or
There were finger bones.
oh, that's right. You lost a part of your finger. I thought these were the things you had to cut off your body in order to become.
You know, this is my fingernail.
Ah,
My fingernail right
right.
there. I just
I
cut
love
it.
it.
It's crazy. It's just crazy.
You know, Dave will deny this till the end of the days, but when I met him originally, he did have a trunk full of skeletons,
It's
like literal
perfect.
skeletons.
It's just like it never.
So it's like it really never stopped, except for it's not the back of it like a blue. What was that
Escort.
car you had? Escort. It's not a blue Escort with bones of roadkill in its trunk. Now it's just his own body parts in bags. So it's good. You know, you just keep on keeping on and keeping on.
There's something interesting about it to me. I don't know why. It's not that I'm like. It's not like I'm gonna go digging something up. I guess I did dig up my hand, but there's a. I mean, there's something on that. I haven't cleaned it yet, so there is some yellowing, but it's basically there's the the half. Yeah, these two guys. I'm not gonna take it out of there because
don't take it out.
Yeah, so there's half of that finger bone, right? Because I still have the other half, and then that's the tip.
So what's your long-term plan with these things?
I'm gonna do some fun stuff, fun miniatures, sculpting. So I'm gonna have that. I'm actually gonna have my buddy Deep Roots Christopher Holmes. He's gonna possibly wrap it into a necklace. And that necklace, then I will suspend over but I'm going to do this miniatures project, right?
Yeah.
Where I'm going to sculpt the 3 fates, and they're going to be sort of, chanting over a cauldron or brazier of fire, right? A brazier of fire, not a cauldron. Cauldron's stupid. They.
Well, that's my favorite thing I've heard in a long time, dude.
You said, these are like
brazier fire. No, that's stupid. A cauldron.
Yeah, called brazier. Yeah, so brazier fire. So but their arms are gonna be arranged in a way to where they will direct the cord of the necklace around, and then the 2 fates on the end will be holding the finger bone above the brazier. So to hold the necklace also.
And for those of us who are not go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say I'll sculpt it digitally. I'll print it out on my printers, and then paint it up probably in oils, because I've been really enjoying that. And then take it to a convention and try to blow some people's minds.
Nice. So Dave, I know what a laser is, and I know what a glazier is. Who's a person who fixes glass.
Yeah.
And a brazier, I always thought was just the people that that own Dairy Queen. Exactly. That's what I was going to say. So what are you getting at with that? Like I lost you there. Brazier. Yeah, it's Dairy Queen. Shit. I mean, at least here in Northeast
Really,
Ohio.
dude? Are you really? It's
A
fire
brazier?
pit.
Is that what it?
Yeah, brazier. Yeah, brazier. I don't know.
No, a
am I?
brazier is like a bra, right?
No. I don't know. Maybe I'm not saying it right, but because I
I don't.
am just this human thing. I know I'm not. Look it up, man. Look it up.
I'm not
It's like
looking
a
up shit.
fire
That's
pit.
fine. That's fine.
It's a fucking fire pit. Okay, man. It's a fire pit.
It's a brazier fire pit.
Yeah.
It's a Brazilian brazier
It's
fire pit.
rituals, asshole. Obviously.
Brazil,
Yeah.
Brazil,
Brazil.
Brazil. Oh, that's a good song. So what I was going to get
I
into.
haven't seen that show in forever. I bet my son would like
Oh
it.
God. Oh, it's great. It's just like the face stretching and stuff. Yeah, it's good. And all the bombings just to keep things going. I mean, it's very prescient, obviously.
What
That's a word.
I haven't been. I've been free of every single like week and a half long trend of social media. It's been fucking great. So what have I missed? I mean, I'm sure there's all kinds
I
of
don't know.
roller
Fuck.
coaster bullshit. That's the thing.
Nah.
It's like you even can remember like like the last cycle, or if 2 cycles ago, like, oh, we're now talking
Dave,
about this.
you're
And they don't even
complete.
remember what they talked about fucking 3 weeks ago.
You know what? You're completely right. Like it
It's
doesn't
all
matter. Like
it's all pointless.
it really is. And anybody who's listening now or who might listen later, I think
And it kills girls.
I think you need to listen to wisdom of Dave. So, Dave, what I was going to talk about earlier, though, in Dutchland, okay, they have a celebration of Christmas and Saint Nicholas, and it's called Sinterklaas, and it happens on December 5th. So, up in Dutchland, they're like doing Sinterklaas.
Mm-hmm.
While in the mountains of Bavaria and the Alps, we're doing Krampus. But Sinterklaas, I completely forgot about that celebration. I don't know what exactly distinguishes it from Christmas, but it's all about Saint Nicholas. So there you go. I hope you have something interesting to add to that, because that was not even remotely interesting.
There's all kinds of weird Christmas traditions throughout the whole Germanic. It's like each culture sort of adopted whatever the Christianity was trying to shove down their culture's throat at the time, and they adopted it in a different way. Like there's one country, I can't remember.
Right.
It might be the Netherlands, where they like ships pull up and black people come out in like a parade, but it's not. It's like blackface. There's
Yeah,
like
they do that.
Yes,
they've done that until
totally
recently in Philadelphia.
It's like, why is it blows my mind. Blows my mind. But maybe that goes back to the whole Kokomo thing or
Look,
whatever.
it was at a different time. It was
Aruba.
Kokomo, Michigan. It wasn't Aruba, Jamaica, or Ooh, I Want to Take You. It was,
what I want to know
Kokomo.
is, where is Ooh, I Want to Take You?
I would like to know too, because I really was like, I don't know. I heard something about Aruba the other day, and I'm like, ooh, Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I Want to Take You.
You can't not do it.
And well, you must. And
you don't even know that Aruba rhymes with tuba. You don't even know.
Tuba.
Your brain never even
Cuba.
goes to that point. That's what I'm saying. It automatically goes to Ooh, I Want to Take You to Bermuda. You only know that it rhymes with
Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. It's like
Key
Largo, Montego. Why don't we go down to Kokomo? We'll get there faster, and you could take it slow.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we want to go.
Yeah.
Way down, but they say down, but it's up to Coco. I mean,
Right,
relative to where
to
we
go
live,
up.
up to Kokomo, because that's in like Indiana. It's actually in Indiana,
Yeah,
Kokomo.
they're like, let's just go home.
So,
That's what they're saying. That's profound, honestly. For a UB40 song, it's pretty profound.
a UB40 song.
Yeah.
Don't you
Yeah.
fuck with the UB40 like that, and don't you fuck with the Beach Boys like that. Jeez, like, but so Kokomo is in Indiana. I don't. You know what? When I found out it was in Indiana, like I've probably been there several times because I've been all over, but I don't even remember what part of Indiana it's in. Do you know?
The uh, I mean, Kokomo is just 1K away from, some serious crap. You know what I mean? So I'm not surprised. I think maybe
Kokomo.
like
Yeah,
southern. Yeah, I don't know, dude.
it's fucking Hoosiers.
Yeah, yeah, yes, sir. What have you been getting into?
Just studying Aruba really a lot
Why?
because it's interesting. Like all these places I may or may not ever go. I want to learn about them. Oh, did you you don't watch television, do you? There's been a guy who is
I
from
mean,
Mad- there's been
uh,
a guy.
caveat here. I watch streaming services, but
Oh,
anything that's
okay.
usually tied to commercials, I can't.
Well, there's been a guy who's from Medina County originally. He went to Ohio State University. Then he went to Wisconsin. He's working on his doctorate at Yale. And he right now is on his 38th episode of Jeopardy.
Oh, that guy. Yeah,
Yeah, Matt Amadio or whatever the hell his name is.
yeah.
Wow.
Amadio. We had an
Yeah.
Amadio.
We have a Amedio's right here at North Hill in Akron. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think
E.
it's his
That's the
name
E
though.
thing. Yeah.
But no, it's a cool thing. He has okay, so I watched
Good for that
yesterday.
guy. You
Go
know,
ahead.
I
Hmm?
said just saying, good for that guy.
Oh, hell yeah. Like I watched yesterday, I didn't watch today, and he was up to 1.465 or $7 million. And I was like, wow, that is incredible. Like he dominates everybody who comes onto the show. Um,
I wonder how long it'll
Kent,
go for.
what was that?
I wonder how long it'll go for. How many
I don't
games?
know.
Let's see.
Ken,
Let's put some money on the table.
well, I don't know about that, but Ken Jennings, he did it for like Ken Jennings, all told, I think he won like 6 million something dollars on Jeopardy. But what he actually won on his run of consecutive shows was like
Uh,
2.5 million. So this guy is catching up quick,
yeah.
and he doesn't seem to be as big of a sourpuss as Ken Jennings. So that's cool.
Yeah, you want to be able to root for people that aren't total douchebags.
Look, Ken Jennings did a show called The Omnibus,
Mhm.
and like he's proven himself to be kind of a sourpuss. Like anything that has anything to do with like anything libertarian, like look, in hindsight, I don't blame him, but he had no reason for it at the time. Just, oh, these dumbasses. Okay, fair enough, but um,
Oh, he had an opinion.
yeah.
A
I thought
public
that.
opinion. I have a public opinion.
Oh
Excuse
no.
me. Can I tell you about my public opinion?
Oh, please do, Dave. Please do.
I think we should just keep it to ourselves.
I don't think people should be put into camps, Dave.
Okay. I don't
That's what
either. Why do we even have to talk about it?
No,
'Cause why is it
seriously. Like I guess I'm like things are
21st
getting
century here? Let's move forward.
scrambled here in the earpiece. I'm hearing things that maybe you anyway.
Yeah, let's talk about them. Let's talk about aliens.
Oh, let's do.
I've been ever since that the UAP report from the Pentagon came out. I was like, this is interesting. Did you see that?
I didn't read the report, but I read about it. Yes.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. Did you see the videos that are sort of tied to
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Right. There was some analytics on the one. Yeah, there's a Tic Tac video. There's there's that one, the Top Gun Air Force pilot that's been going around. He does interviews and stuff. David Fravor.
Right into
Right.
the
Yeah, it's not.
danger
He's not as endearing as Tom Cruise. He seems like a nice guy and all,
Ace
but
Maverick.
they did some analysis on the one video where it shows a thing. It's like in camera. They have it on radar, right? And it just like all of a sudden it just goes bzzz, off,
I know.
right? And he was like, in the interviews, the guy David Fravor, he's like, I know it doesn't look like significant that it just zoomed off like that. He goes, but it's to have zoomed off. It's going at ridiculous speeds. And
Yeah.
nice little kitty cat. But they did some analysis on
Yeah, it smells like death.
they did some analysis on the G forces that were probably generated by that acceleration.
Mhm.
And so to put this in a sense of scale, right? The modern jets, fighter planes or whatever, they're
Mhm.
they're good up for like 13 Gs, 14 Gs maybe, and then at that point in time they start to basically buckle, like they can't even, you know what I mean? And then pilots are good usually up to like 11. You can take it up to 11, you know what I mean? But the amount of G's that they established or estimated from this radar video capture that thing would have had on it was somewhere around 78.
Jeez.
Jeez, yeah. So that's kind of interesting. That's some interesting stuff. What do you think about that?
Well, I'm trying to play the theme song to
It's not
and
working.
I'm failing. Ha! I got it.
That's pretty close.
No, I agree. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why
I've seen the videos. Like, what was most interesting to me, honestly, was the ones that could go from the air and do all that crazy shit, and then just go right into the water.
directly into the water. I've actually been doing some thinking since I've been getting into this. I've been doing some thinking about that. It's funny how, like, if they're using some kind of gravity drive thing or whatever, assuming that this is like a real thing, which is, like anything. I
Right.
mean, whatever they could give us whatever video they wanted, really, and call it pancakes. I don't know, but the thing is,
Call it pancakes.
they call it pancake. I don't know. They but assuming like they're not trying to pull the wool over our eyes or something like that. What the Pentagon released, not like some, and it's like National Archive. You can use the videos for that. It's not I mean, you own it. The American public owns those videos. This was really crazy, right? They finally came out and said, "Hey, there's some weird shit. We don't know what the fuck's going on." Like that's
Like, how does
crazy.
that even happen? I don't know.
It's had to have happened at some point in time. See, I guess in the last 3 years off the East Coast, they've been like seeing them daily. The airport.
Well,
or not the Navy, and it's not the Air Force that's coming out, because Air Force, I guess, historically has always been like, it's nothing we really talk about or want to talk about because you're bunkers,
Right.
And Navy's like, we're just trying to like, do our job, and they're always in the way.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. They keep manifesting around these naval ships.
Yeah, going in and out of water as if like it doesn't really exist. But so they are using some kind of relativistic, propulsion system, which allows them to slip into different mediums. You know what I mean? So like they have their own little pocket of their space time that they're able to just sort of like just slip into your pocket, right? And so there's a number of things. I was thinking about like when people experience a loss of time and stuff like that. And there's been cases where they're like, "Hey, his wristwatch and the watch in the car. He says this thing flew over. You know what I mean, or whatever.
Right.
Everything was 14 minutes off or something. Well, why did that happen? The real measurable things. My guess is some kind of time dilation. Again, because of the relativistic nature of their propulsion. If they,
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
It's a very odd sound.
I'm not.
Let's-
It's got to be. You got to be calling something. I don't know.
No, I was getting a call, but
Yeah. Anyways, it just blows my mind. So I had to get that off my chest.
you know what? I think that I'd be better at narrating conversations with sounds than actually participating in them. But I do agree. Like, I think that was a perfect end to that. It was like me. It was so good.
Quite possibly could be. I don't know. I don't know how many people were watching. It wasn't perfect enough.
Fuck if I know. Like, I can't actually see that because I'm.
You're on multiple platforms.
Yes, I am. And several minutes before we started the show, I paid my $20 plus to subscribe to this goddamn StreamYard service again. Why did I do that? Because I thought, I'd be doing something again. I don't know. Maybe I'll just be having concerts. Like, like you can have your, your finger drums, and I can have the, whatever I'm playing, and we can.
Was that some kind of joke about my finger?
Oh, it could have been, but it wasn't. Totally could have been. Finger drums.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
That sound is called cockspiel. I like it. Cockspiel. Anyway. Oh, rubber fruit. I like this one. What? All I know how to play on the keyboard really is this.
That's all you need to know, really. Everything stems from that, right?
Like, really, if you know how to play the Clockwork Orange theme song, like, that's really all you need.
Yep.
What is that?
That was this.
Oh, now we're jamming. And now starts 45 minutes of nonstop.
I
slow
almost
jazz.
stopped by the house the other day. Yeah. We were out that way. I almost stopped.
Over here?
Yeah. It happens occasionally.
You should have.
Went out to the good old Numa's. Got my Jesus teeth.
It's such a weird synthesizer. It's an FM synth. So it's very difficult to get it to do what you want it to do at all.
That's a lot of synthesizers.
But I've got some now that are way worse than that. Way worse. Like,
Lot of
for
it.
instance, here, let's just hold on. Hold the phone. Try this.
I have a holder for the phone. So is it okay if
Okay.
the holder holds the phone?
This.
Not better. Yeah. Here. Gotta start it up. Sounds like you were starting up an engine there, Jesus. Oh, I see. We're gonna. It's like the beginning of any Name Your Industrial album.
Yes.
Nice.
Maybe we can bring it back up again.
Yeah.
So this is my favorite part of this synth. It's just the grumbling low part.
The pop. The pips and pop.
I got to bring that up a bit so I can hear you.
Sounds like
Oh, isn't it ominous?
sounds like I'm losing Yar's Revenge right now.
Yeah, I like it. Good times though. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's fun.
I love that thing. I haven't figured out how to use it yet.
What you drinking? Your Pabst? Pabst.
Pabst. Or if, for people who have speech impediments, it's called PBR.
Right. How many syllables does the word SIXTHS?
I gotta write it down. I don't have anything
Yeah,
to write it down with. SIXTIX.
No, SIXTHS.
6. Shooter? I don't know. I don't know, Dave. Jesus Christ. I was just playing with the Strega.
Makes you feel like an Ewok. Six. You gotta put your tongue six. Yeah, it's six.
Sorry. I just love that T. Like I've been working with Indians all week, and it's fucking sweet. Like because the ones I've been working with from the region they live in, they say, "Okay, now go to the start menu,
Start.
and there will be two." Actually, it only happens at the end. It doesn't happen at the beginning. That was wrong.
That was like excessive
Sorry,
amounts of.
no, but it's it's not like a it's
Yeah.
not like a Valley Girl like
Mm.
it's a ta 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 like in the top of your mouth, right up there. Like you put your tongue up there, and it sounds kind of like you can't hear it over the microphone per se, but it's like a tabla.
Mm.
You're familiar with tablas and like the Indian rhythms, like classical Indian ragas.
Okay.
I mean, who isn't familiar with those? But it's I can't even do it. But it's that's what it reminds me of, because it sounds like a tabla more than a. It's more of a. I don't know.
That's
Anyway,
interesting. Yeah.
so
I
this
love Indian food. I'll make some.
me too.
I'll make myself some butter chicken. Blow your mind. Blow your mind. You'd be like, this is as good as this is like the best butter chicken I've ever had.
And pan paneer and all that stuff.
I'll do
So
it.
so that machine I was just playing, or it was playing me, whatever. Like that was designed by Alessandro Cortini from
Oh.
who is a big collaborator with Trent Reznor.
Oh, that guy.
You can kind of hear it now if I did it again, but I won't. I think for the rest of the night, after this show is
Very
over, which will be soon,
industrially.
I think I'm just gonna do a show for the rest, like maybe the next modestly, not too long, maybe 4.5, 5 hours. I'm just gonna do like droning from this machine because there's
Like,
so much fun.
Red Bull, dude. You put a pot of coffee on.
Right. But still, I mean, this is a test show. So we're not doing a real show. This is
Clearly, I mean, your name is Test.
yes. Yes, it is. It was hilarious today. My daughter, my youngest daughter, Ellie, walked up to me and she's like, "Here, look, can I do this?" Bing, bing. And she poked both my nipples. She's like, "Oh, dots." I'm like, "Yeah, dots. Yeah. I have dots." It's not as bad as Adelaide, because like when she was little, she like is so pissed off that nipples existed outside of daddy and that she had them, and like it was a whole thing. There is a song about that. I'm not gonna play it right now, but there is a song about that we created.
That's funny. My kid thought his penis was broken. First time he got a boner and realized. Said, "Mom, my penis is broken."
I don't recall ever having that moment. Probably because I was a latchkey kid, like there was no mom to ask.
Oh, well, they boys.
I mean,
They get them right out the womb, dude. Straight up.
right? What did you do the first time you were like aware of it? Like, did you say, "Hey, Dad, like, what the fuck is this?" Or
No.
no, you just went about your business.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, this is a thing."
So you tell your kids to mind their own goddamn business and stop talking about it.
Well, stop talking about it. That's healthy.
Hey, it served me for this long.
I was like, oh, that's what I told her. I was like, yeah, if you touch it a lot, it's going to do that. Don't want that to happen. Just don't,
So
You got an itch down there. Don't be like taking a long time to do.
yeah, scratch it and get it over with, kid. So here we are, nearly midnight on a Friday night, and we're talking about kid boners. Jeez, how far has
You
this?
can go back to talking about aliens if you want.
No, we can do that on the show. I think the real show. This is 2.00 doesn't count. What's going to count is 2.1. That is the new Nico Von Akron show, which will be coming
This is
soon.
like third wave season, right?
Dave, stop.
This is the endemic season. This season is endemic.
No, nothing is endemic. Like, we are not endemic. Stop saying that. I don't want to have to get a fucking vaccine every goddamn year.
Don't.
Anyway, but I
Honestly,
probably will.
the thing is I was thinking about it. If you have the vaccine, I think people who are vaccinated should have COVID parties where
To celebrate.
to re-up their, basically get an analog dose.
Oh, I see. I see where
Right?
you're going with that.
So you are
That's not a
vaccinated,
bad idea. That's not a bad idea.
and then you can basically re-up your antibodies by subjecting yourself to the virus.
Dave, I totally get. Genius once again. You know,
It's
folks,
not a bad idea. It's so ridiculous sounding, though.
folks, I've approached Dave in the past about starting a cult. He said no, but yet he continues to come up with these great ideas. And that one actually isn't. It's not crazy. I mean, that's actually maybe a
I've
good
never
idea.
had crazy ideas.
No, you have. You have
No,
had some
I
really
have ideas
fucking crazy ideas.
that are made by a crazy person. Me. They're not crazy ideas. Pretty rational as far. I'm a really rational person. That just makes sense to me. Hey, it's really funny. You know, we went to an amusement park, and actually, over the summer, yeah, it happened. We went there, and I remember being in the wave pool. You know, the big old wave pool, just wall to wall people, and the guy next door, he's like, "Man, this is a super spreader event." Ha ha ha. Like,
Yeah, it kind of is.
I was having a fun time till you open up your mouth. That's funny. Yeah. Thanks
So
for that. But
were you amused?
I was, yeah. I was amused by all the people that were walking around the park with masks on. This is when it was at the low point for the most
Oh,
part.
right. Yeah.
And they were walking around the low point of the, like the way, like the bottom, the trough of the curve. The people who are walking around with masks on, I was almost certain that they're not because the park says, hey, if you don't have a vaccine, wear a mask.
Mm-hmm.
Those people were all vaccinated. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Like, I would say 90% of them were, at least 70% of them were vaccinated. So there's a sense that, like, I don't know. I have no idea what the way forward is. But at this point in time, it doesn't really matter to me.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about how the whole and I don't know. Maybe we won't have to deal with it. Getting vaccines all the time. Like, at some point in time. See, here's the thing. Right? If it is endemic, and yeah, we're gonna have to manage it. It's gonna be around, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if it's not to the point where, like, there's like in the state of Ohio here, our peaks are somewhere around, the last peak was somewhere around 9,000.
Yeah.
But on average had it for the last 7 days, whatever. But if we can stay below like 2,000, it's not. I don't see it as being. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, that's pretty low.
Pretty low. Under 1,000 would be preferable. But I don't know. But right now, actually, the thing is that A lot of the people that aren't vaccinated are the people that are getting sick and hospitalized and all that other stuff. But the thing is like that was their choice. I'm totally down with them having that choice. Honestly, thanks for waiting until the rest of us got vaccinated.
Well, Dave, I would agree with that completely, except for the fact that,
it's a joint effort, dude. We got the digital vaccine. They have to get the analog. They got to go do it.
the analog. No, I would totally agree with that, except for the fact that, I prefer if my youngest daughter who has Down syndrome wasn't exposed to these things, because she went to the hospital. Fuck, shit, it was like, I don't know, 10 times with pneumonia, and it sucked.
Like it was like a quarterly thing. I remember.
Right. I mean, it's better now, and she's better, knock on wood. But like,
that doesn't sound like wood at all.
Oh, that's cool as shit. Love that sound.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think it's going away. It's already.
Yeah.
So, but I want to get to. I would like to basically ride the troughs, like socialize during the troughs, and then fuck you guys later during the peaks.
You know what, Dave? I would. I just need to get away. I just need to go to either Aruba, Jamaica.
Ooh, I want to take you to Wyndham.
Bahama. See, I can't do the song. Like, I can't even name the islands without doing the whole song.
It's hard.
Yeah, like, okay, Aruba, Jamaica, Bermuda, Bahama, Montego. What? Yeah, see, I'm
now you
lost.
fucked it up. You're dead to me.
Okay. That's how it is. Yeah.
I also like red wine. Also, that was a thing.
The cover of the Elvis song, that was probably written by somebody else, by UB40. Yeah, just like Kokomo. That was also written and sang by UB40, the seminal British electro ska group.
Electro ska.
Isn't that what it is?
First popularized somewhere around the winter season.
Red wine.
That song was popular, dude. That song, they're thinking about going down south, down in the Caribbean in the middle of winter. That's when it was popular. I remember that.
In the Caribbean?
No, I was in Deerfield.
I was gonna say.
But I remember it vividly.
I was gonna say, bitch in Camaro. How'd you get it? I don't know. My folks drove it up from the Caribbean. Did they? No, they're fucking islands. Bitch in Camaro. I ran over my neighbors.
Yeah.
That's the Dead Milkman.
I remember them. The neighbor, you like them.
The burrow owl is my favorite animal, discovered because I listened to the Dead Milkman.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't recall that one.
Stuart, I like you. You're not like the other people here in the trailer park.
You're gonna get sued. Dead Milkman, they're gonna come and sue you. They're gonna be like,
good. Luckily for me,
I gotta sue your ass. So
luckily for me, they're mostly dead. I mean, there's like 3 of them.
They're literally dead.
4, yeah, but
they're literally dead. And some of them actually became milkmen after they never, worked in the industry ever again.
Yeah, fucking deliver that goddamn milk.
Oh, they delivered it. They delivered. They delivered it.
Oh, they did. God.
They're doing Bob Ross painting. See
That's what happens.
right there,
Oh, look at that. It's beautiful.
Bob
Nice
Ross.
guitar.
Yeah.
Are you talking about your paintings? I don't give a fuck about those. I was talking about your guitar.
There we go. Yeah, it's over.
Great sound.
Been doing it.
So, at any rate,
How's that guitar doing over there? Have you played with it at all?
which one? Yours?
Yeah.
Incorrect. You don't have a guitar here. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's no sense in you have it if you're not going to play with it.
No, I do
And-
have a guitar here that I have no idea. I think it fell from the sky, but it is very nice.
It's good. Start with some beer and just be large. Hey, yeah. Next time I go out there to Byler's, I'll stop by.
You still come out to Byler's even from way out there in Tucky.
Really, dude? Yeah, I'd come out, man. It's nice.
That's very nice.
It is. We're thinking about buying the land next door. It's quiet. It's quiet as fuck.
It's quieter than here.
Yeah. Although every other weekend, the neighbors are loud because somebody's daughter comes to live with them for the weekend. She's just loud. It's just-
Well, I'll have to come out
other,
there.
than that, other than that, yeah.
This sound is called Piggly Wiggly. Yeah.
Are you
Doesn't
just making
sound
up
like that.
names, or is it actually on the machine? Does it say that?
No, it says that.
Duh.
Now this one is called Penguin, and it's like in Penguin, the U has umlauts over it.
Oh,
Fuck if I know what that means.
how's German Family Society going?
Oh, it's doing great. We
Yeah.
had a wonderful Oktoberfest. We're doing German Day next weekend.
Yeah.
And beyond that, we're just heating up the orgies. You know, good times.
Good times, dude. How's this shit doing?
That's what the orgies sound like, actually.
Good German orgy.
And that's called 1976 DT Toxify. Yeah.
I call that the Kraftwerk polka. You know what I
Ooh.
mean?
Haven't even played this one yet. It's called Spank Bass. Spank Bass. Let's hear it. Kind of sounds like spanking.
And it's
Ooh, that's sweet. Pretty nice.
mhm. Hey,
Yeah.
we're almost at 1 hour. Look at that.
That's way more than we should have done.
I came out the gate, full steam ahead with mushrooms and all kinds of things.
Yeah, it's true. We had a good time. We talked about all those things. Every one of these knobs does something, and I have no idea what they do.
Maybe you should investigate it.
I should someday when I have time.
Need to report back. Let us know how it goes.
What a perfect outro, though, to the show. Ooh, I have, oh, yeah, I can do that too. Comes in here. Oh, that's right. Don't do anything. Anyway.
You're gonna make me hold this thing with all this whole time.
I was doing my outro. I thought you were gone.
Where am I gonna go?
Shit.
Where
I
am I
gotta
gonna
do
go?
an outro again.
You're gonna get. You're gonna get in trouble. You gonna roll credits anytime soon, or?
That's Parliament. I don't have a license to it, so that's my theme song though.